All right, yo, we're here. World Series of Spades. I got myself. I got my girl. We had a good weekend, Todd Davis, in DC.
Yes.
We
Yes,
had a
we did.
great weekend. Shout out to everybody who came to the show. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep supporting this. You know what I'm saying? But Todd Davis, we had a time.
A time
But
was had.
I want to give a shout out to everybody from the World Series of Spades online tournament who I saw in DC. We saw
They was
Professor.
they was deep.
We linked up with the Breeze. We linked up with Mina from. Sorry, somebody's at my doorbell. Uh,
Okay.
but anyway, yes, I appreciate it. And
Bookmasters was there.
yes, but
Uh
no. Old Dirty was there.
Dirty was there, but
Old
somebody
Dirty was there.
Bookmasters
Yeah,
was there too.
yeah. So we saw some
Uh
people, man.
yeah,
We
yeah.
saw
Quite
some
a few people
people,
pulled up.
and I beat Bui in real life.
You did.
Professor and I beat Team Bui, who is the first and only 30-win team in this tournament. We beat they ass. No, we didn't beat they ass. It was a very good. It was a very good close game. But at the
But
end,
a win is
Tiff,
a win, you
Tiff
know?
thought she had me set, and she was wrong, and I
Okay.
won, and I'm victorious. And that goes for any of you motherfuckers who tell me to see you in real life. I'm telling you now, you don't worth this work. But let's get to the game tonight. We got JQ suited, best in the West, 21,
Yes.
27 wins. No, they're not the best in the West. I'm sorry.
They're not?
Star Studded is the best in the West. They have a better record.
Wow.
Star Studded is one. But top
Oh.
two in the West playing their
Okay.
division rival, the Dubs, C Dub and K Dub, who consider themselves Jordan in them.
Right.
Let's just look at the tail of the tape. You know, it doesn't give me Jordan vibes. And I'm sure it doesn't give you Jordan vibes. But we're going to
Yeah.
see them in action tonight. And I am excited. And this is going to be a good game. We got JQ
Yeah.
Spades against the Dubs.
Right.
Let's go to work. Let's go
I'm
to
just
work.
saying, you know who on paper, JQ is winning this thing.
Always, right?
Yeah.
But
Holy
you know,
smokes.
but the Dubs could do wow. So, well, no, this looks like even. This has been distributed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an even distribution
This
of
is
funds.
yeah, funds of funds.
So this could go interestingly.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The money
So
is spread
basically,
out.
real quick though, I want to throw this out there too. So the Dubs started the game a little bit too early, and they had wheels.
Oh, dang.
They started the game early. They had to reset and do another game in Trickster, but they had wheels. But that's what the fuck you get for starting early. Having an
Yeah.
itchy finger, Jordan. Doing dumb shit.
Dang.
Doing dumb shit. Could have
They
had
could have
wheels.
started off good. Yeah, man.
Right. So here we go, man. Both teams went 6.
Okay.
JQ
That
suited.
makes sense.
JQ suited is probably going to come out with a win tonight. They lost yesterday. They took a L
JQ
yesterday.
lost yesterday?
JQ took a L yesterday.
Who they lose to?
I'm sorry. I'm sure Donatello is somewhere with the stats. But
Donnie the
who did they lose to? Hold on. I'm gonna look on Google real quick. I gotta look at the.
I'm always shocked when I hear that JQ has lost a game. You know?
Because they were the ones saying they were going undefeated in this tournament,
Oh, is that what it is?
and indeed they're not.
Oh,
I'll
also this is a Joker Deuce. Okay.
Joker Deuce. Yes. So it looked like. I mean, we just wait for C Dub to get his books,
Yeah.
and he's
Everybody
not.
else did their part.
C Dub is
Everybody-
not going to get his books.
Oh,
They're set.
no. Is this... man.
They are set.
How you start off with the
They set.
They are
C
in
Dub.
fact
See
set.
what I'm saying? C Dub. You see what I'm saying? Jordan, huh? Jordan, huh? Set on the first hand.
First hand set. Now, my question is, they had wheels when they pulled the trigger too early. Would they have taken it and would they have got
JQ got a good hand. Go ahead. What you about to say?
I was saying, if they got wheels on the first hand, would they have taken it and would they have gotten it?
They took the wheels. They played it out, actually.
They did take the wheels? Okay.
They took the wheels and they played it out. Real quick, I want to give the shout out to, it was Miller Time that beat JQ. Now,
not Miller Time.
Let's talk about Miller Time. Let's talk about Miller Time real quick. Because the last time we were on here, right, we challenged Miller Time. We said, you got a hell of a schedule. You got to play Toshiba, Augie. You got to play JQ. You got to play Star Study. You got to play Bui. And they only people they beat was Bui.
Yeah, because Toshiba got them. They lost them every time they played.
Toshiba swept them. Yeah. Miller Time, if you're watching this, you got swept through the regular season. You are, motherfucker, y'all in a dustpan.
Dang.
They swept you up, put you in a dustpan, and put you in the trash can.
So is it fair to say
I don't get swept?
Is it fair to say that whenever Miller Time plays Toshiba, that it's actually dustpan time?
It's definitely dustpan time.
It's dustpan time. Okay.
Yeah, they could play each other in the playoffs, which I would really love to see that.
I would like to see them meet again.
I would love to see them play in the playoffs, mainly because I would Don King the shit out of that. Marcellus said first place dustpan. Well, technically, wait a minute. No. They have the same amount of losses as Toshiba. They just played more games.
Oh, okay.
They both have 11 losses. Toshiba just played 2 less games than they did.
Okay.
So if Toshiba gets 2 more wins, they would break the tie because they dustpanned your ass 4 times.
Dustpan. Dang, she can't even play off because she's loaded, but that's all right.
So be happy with the first place for now, Marcellus. Team Bui about to be really upset with themselves because they about to bump heads.
Yeah.
They about to bump heads. JQ. Who did I say?
Bui.
Oh. I got Bui on my mind, man, because I beat their ass in real life.
Yeah, that's what it is. Your foot is still
the
live.
only reason why I'm talking shit, because I wasn't even talking shit, right? But Tiff said a serious obscenity to me that I cannot.
She's about that action.
That I cannot repeat on Beyonce's internet.
Right.
But Tiff said some shit that she know, like, hey man.
It was a flagrant.
That was a flagrant foul. That's a flagrant foul. And I took it though. I took it.
Yeah.
I'm
proud of you.
I took it. But boy, if you was a nigga,
I'd have been like,
cards would have been. We'd have let the cards.
Game over.
Game's over. And you still
we got to go step outside. Why do you do that?
Blonde.
Oh, you know what? I know why Quinn did that. I know why. Okay.
Yeah, they not trying.
I keep forgetting. I remember.
Now here go KW C-Dub with this blonde shit.
Ah, man, come on, man. Well, they did get set.
This blonde shit. Listen, Tiff. Just admit, like just tell the people, like he not lying. It was a flagrant foul. Like just validate me. Validate me. I'm not lying. I'm not even exaggerating. Now, if you don't say it, I'm gonna just give the abbreviations of what she said. Validate.
It's very aggressive. It's very aggressive.
But I'm used to that though, right? Because I'm from round the way.
Yeah, you know.
I'm from round the way. That's how we talk round the way.
Yeah.
I'm from round the way.
We real aggressive with it when we play too.
Yeah, we talk like that around the way. You got to just know
you'll
it's
get
all
a lot
love.
of you all. You know, you'll get a lot
you all for real.
You all for real. You'll get that playing with me for sure.
All right, man. Well, it looks like both teams gonna make their books. They got their blonde 6.
Oh yeah, they got.
Now it's the bad game. It's the bag game. All right. Let's play the
Yeah,
bag
boy,
game.
JQ, they gonna do that.
Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead. Yeah, get the bag. I mean, you're gonna get one, but
They gonna get that one, but
it's
that's all
okay
right.
though. But it's all right though. You didn't get 3 bags.
Right.
All right. So now it's 174 to 103. Favor of JQ suited.
All right.
Right. Jan and Quinn, they look like they got a solid. They
Oh,
got a nice 5.
K Dub got some money.
Saddest Jackson 305 said, I want to know what was said. All right, I'll give y'all the context of how this all played out.
Okay.
So Team Bui and myself and Professor were in a very heated game. Like, neither one of us really got set. I think they got a 10. We had a 10. Like, it was one of those back and forth games. Like, this I put them on notice that I'm not just talking.
Okay.
I'm not just talking. I'm about this action, right?
Okay.
So the last hand comes. We're tied up, right? Next hand wins. So you gotta bid 7. You gotta bid 7-6. We
gotta
bid
lock
7.
it, yeah.
They bid 6. Now, at the beginning of my 7, it looked shaky up in here, right?
Okay.
There was a lot of things walking that I was like, oh
That shouldn't.
man, that I didn't count. I was like, oh man, this is crazy. But Spades
We in
has a
trouble.
way of evening stuff out, right? So maybe halfway through the hand, Tiff she slam a card down. She look at me. She say, SMD, you don't have 7. She said SMD. You guys can, and it did, you know what I mean? She said SMD, you don't got 7. And in my mind, I ain't talk no shit back because I ain't think we had 7. But sure enough, we ended up getting 7. Now, I had to make a decision. Tiff is married. She's right next to her husband, right across. I can't say SMD.
Right.
I can't say SMD.
Yeah.
All I said was, Diggy, you might have to take this SMD for your wife, my nigga.
Okay.
But
you could have countered with something else, but I understand why you did what you did.
I won the game. That's the counter.
That's okay.
We won the game. So now I can be on live talking shit, saying we won the game. That's the final. That's it.
Bragging rights forever.
Listen, I'm going to guess and say she from New York City. Nah, they from D.C., Virginia area. But it's all the same.
First of all, no, it's not.
No, when I say it's not, when I say that, I mean like the East Coast is just aggressive in general.
Oh, why?
Like,
I thought you
Boston, Philly, New York, D.C., Baltimore. We're the
we were some whores.
We're the aggressive side of the country. Diggy said, "See me in 7 games, though."
Now
Man,
here they go with that.
I ain't in the World Series of Spades, motherfucker. I'm not doing a series. 1-0. I'll play y'all again though. That was fun. That was a good game. And they are like that in real life.
Hey man,
I will give them their props. They are like that in real life.
Everybody knows how I feel about Team Bui. It was nice to put a face to the card playing. I look, in the other teams that came out, that was dope.
So we're gonna
get. But I'm not playing none of y'all.
We're gonna get to that. I'm not playing that. We're gonna get to the action just because I don't want Quinn upset that he had a whole game on prime time and we talked about Bui.
You know what? And his feelings would be valid.
They would be valid. They would be valid.
So,
he would get on here. I was watching online. That's how I was watching online, and you guys.
I knew you win.
All love, Quinn. All right, let's talk, though. Okay, but no, they're playing a good game right now. 224, 174, 4 bags for each team. I haven't really seen JQ suited do the bag thing today so far. They're not
anything outrageous, I would say.
No. I don't.
Like honestly, they just did it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at the dubs, right? I just don't think they're a good team. I'm going to be honest. The Dubs don't
Okay.
do it for me.
Yeah, it's not Michael Jordan for you. You said it was what,
No,
Montel Jordan?
man, I'm going. Look, I mean, it's given Jordan Farmar.
Or okay,
So
it's
look,
Michael
look.
Jordan baseball?
There, yeah, like I don't know,
Why they
man.
holding on to the? I don't understand why they see now you bumping heads and you didn't have to.
Well, I think they're just again they're trying to avoid bags and they're trying to play JQ's game with them. The problem
That's
is,
how you mess up,
but yeah, because the problem is JQ's not playing the bag game with them,
right?
right? Like they're not really like they're actually bidding their hand, and you guys are trying to play the bag game with them, which to me is not going to work out in your favor.
And they have the
I've
same
seen
amount of
JQ
bags.
for the most part bid their hand accurately from what I've been watching today.
Yeah. Let me see.
And they've been making water out of wine. I mean, wine out of
Yeah.
water, whatever. Yeah, wine out of water.
Wine out of water. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Too, man. If y'all watching this, y'all talking, man. We love y'all feedback, right? But I'm off real quick. I want to say that I'm off the Militime bandwagon. All right. I know they probably like,
Well,
we didn't start losing.
Were you ever
until,
on it?
Well, I said I told him, I said, look, I seen some good spades from them. You got a tough schedule ahead of you. I want to see how you do. They failed me.
Because I recall us being interested, but we weren't committed to them.
Well, we're not committing, and we're no longer interested.
Yeah, that is a fair statement to make. But I still think they're a decent team. You know, I don't think they're cheeks. I don't think they're cheeks.
They're not cheeks. They're just inconsistent.
They're not cheeks.
They're inconsistent. You can't be
That's
a good
what it
team
is.
and be inconsistent in this tournament.
Yeah.
Right? That's where I'm going to start telling people. Like, don't tell me you're a good team and you're either not beating it. Like, look, you're playing Toshiba Augie, and I'm not saying that you're playing for the division, but you are playing for something. And at the end of the day, the fact that they beat you 4 times and they played you 4 times, the division could come down to a tie, and those 4 games are going to hurt you. Because you're not going to win your division, which means you're probably going to get bumped down to like a 6 seed, 7 seed. And you, Miller Time, are in the West.
Throw the spade, bro.
You're in the West. You're not in the East. You're in the West.
The West is harder.
You're in the West.
Yeah.
You're in the West. You need good seating. You don't want to see that couple in the first round. You're in the West.
Yeah.
You're playing for seeding. That's all I'm saying. Y'all need to, like, for everybody who's watching, who's in the World Series of Spades online tournament, this is week 17. You guys need to start figuring out your playoff moves and who you actually want to see in the playoffs. Be strategic. This ain't about brag. This about getting on the show. JQ suited and and Dubs 346, 276. Reese, did our loss last night put us back in second? No, it did not. It kept you in first only because JQ lost also. You got lucky. If you would have
JQ lost to Miller Time.
Right. And Reese, they lost to, I forget who they lost to, but if they would have won, they would have separated, put a game between them, or a little bit more games between them in having that number 1 seed. Somehow point margin, the biggest measure of consistency, is ignored. I'm looking at your record. I don't give a damn about your point margin.
I was going to say, the point margin doesn't matter if you're not.
I mean, it matters in a sense of, okay, when you beat somebody by a certain amount of points, but you're still, at the end of the day, I think you got 11 losses, and I think you got 20-something.
I don't think the point margin matters unless you're talking about a team that's, record is similar to yours. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Let's pull up the actual stats that Professor T has bestowed upon this. So right now, Miller Time, they beat teams by 122 points. Okay, that's great, right? But you guys are 22-11. In actual games played, you're 15-11, right? Which means out of those 22 wins, my guy, 15 of those are 15 of those you actually played, and you got 7. What is it? 7
forfeits. 7 wins off of a forfeit.
So if we really being honest, right? You ain't like that. And 4 of those losses came to somebody in your division.
I think they're a good team.
That's inconsistency, my man. That's inconsistency.
I think they decent though.
Oh, you 24-11. You won twice this week.
Oh.
Or one.
Yeah, like I wouldn't call them bums. You know what I'm saying?
I never said they was bums though. I just said they're inconsistent.
I know. I'm just saying that I wouldn't call them bums. You know, sometimes we say stuff on here.
Never came out of my mouth.
And I know. I'm just saying sometimes they get a little emotional.
I've never said that.
By how we talk.
386.
No, we never said they were bums. We did say that. Well, I'll say that. I say they were under the radar. Like I didn't hear much about them.
Then they got on the radar, and then
because we never saw them play on prime time. That's what it was.
Facts. And then they got on the radar, and you disappointed me. Now you're off.
But they beat Bowie. Wait, so they beat Bowie and they beat JQ, but Toshiba is where they have the issue, which is Toshiba is in their division. Yes,
I don't think they beat Bowie. They didn't beat.
Bowie. I thought you said they beat Bowie.
No, they beat JQ. They didn't beat Bowie.
Oh, okay, they beat JQ. My bad. But they have to play Bowie, don't they?
They did, and they lost.
And Bowie won. Oh, okay. Well, either way, JQ is a very good team. So to beat them, that's also something. Okay.
I wouldn't want to. I would just watch who I want to play in the first round. Like that's it. You not winning your division, right, can put you in 6th place, 6th, 7th place, right? And then let's say Bui is the 2nd seed, and you the 7th seed. First of all, if you're the 7th seed, you don't even get a guaranteed spot. You got to go to the play-in tournament.
Right.
You don't want to do that. So that's all I'm saying.
Nah, I smell what you're cooking.
This tournament matters.
Yeah.
All right. So right now, it looks like C-Dub and K-Dub are actually in a good game, and they caught up. Their score is 357 to 386. Now this is where you're doing the bad game. If I'm JQ suited, this is where I'm doing my best.
Because they already have one.
Doesn't every West Coast team have 6 or 7 forfeit? No, they don't all have 6 or 7 forfeits. They have the same amount of forfeits as almost the Eastern Conference, believe it or not.
Okay.
So I know y'all can feel salty all you want, but the science isn't what you think it is.
They need a 7 to win.
Like, I'm gonna look at somebody like, hold on. I'll look at a team like, I'll look at a team like JQ, right? They did another blind 6. Oh, they got set last hand?
First of all, they passed. Yeah, they got set and they passed on the bidding to see what JQ would do.
They gonna get the blind 6, but
and then they did the blind 6.
We missed that. Man, my bad. I missed that.
No, I was looking.
But what I was saying was a lot of those, like the East has a lot of forfeit losses too. There's only like 3 or 4 teams who don't have that many. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom, a lot of East teams, both divisions. What I was saying has forfeit losses. But this is interesting.
What you gonna do, K-Dub? Is you gonna cut it or what? All right. I would run those spades. At least throw that big one out there.
They trying to get the blind 6.
That's what I'm saying. Get your books. Like, throw that big one out there.
Where's Professor at with the stats? Professor, correct me with the stats, please. If you're in the group chat, correct us with the stats. Correct us with the stats. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong in the stats. Please do, Professor. He got the accurate stats. Blind, you know what? The Dubs really don't know how to play spades. I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. Like they got set. I didn't see the last hand where they got set.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out how you go from being neck and neck to the next hand, you get set.
I don't think they were paying. Like, I don't think they're paying attention.
But I'm
And I don't
sure
think
it was
as a-
C-Dub. I'm sure it was C-Dub.
I don't know which is which.
C-Dub is the father. K-Dub is the
Oh,
daughter.
the father. Okay. See, I don't feel a synergy with them. I know they're father-daughter, but I don't feel like a partner synergy between them, like you see with JQ, like you see with Bowie, like you know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't, you know.
So now they're now winning, and JQ got
JQ,
bagged out.
JQ just got bagged out.
That's a game changer. You can't allow that to happen.
They could
381 to 407. If I'm JQ, it's time to bag these motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have let JQ come. No.
It's not, and I don't think I've ever seen JQ get bagged out. That's crazy.
This isn't a good game. This is a game to see who wants it more.
I was gonna say, if JQ loses,
that's two losses.
Do you think? Oh yeah, dang. Then they'll be on a losing streak. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
This is poor spades being played. Look, now it's 7-4. So, all right, so Bowie is now, watch, they're going to give him the 2 bags.
Yeah.
They're going to give him the 2 bags. And now they're going to play this. They're going to play, and C-Dub and K-Dub is going to play the game with him. Let's see what happens. So, they're going to give him 2 bags. They'll have, what is this, 4? They're going 7. So, they'll give him, it'll be 479 to 420. 421.
Jump if you want it. You get okay.
Right?
All right.
It'll be 421 to 479 if this goes the way JQ wants it to go. And then the next hand you got to give him the bag.
Yep. That was a good play, Quinn.
I called JQ Bowie again.
Yeah. Because you still got Bowie on your mind, because you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
you still got him on your mind.
She said SMD, yo.
I know, I can tell that it left an impact on you.
Bruh. It's not fair, man. Go ahead. Let's see what
okay, so now they just need do it.
No, he gonna let him have the book, so that's 4.
Ah, they trying to give him the bags too. Look, they're bagging back.
Yep.
They're bagging each other back. This is funny.
Boom. But Quinn gonna take a yeah. 1 bag. So it's not. So now they got 8.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be interesting.
But this could be the last hand. This could be the last hand.
I don't know. We'll see. Can they avoid the bags?
JQ needs 8 to win.
So here's the thing. The Dubs have in this hand.
Dubs need board, but they can bag them out.
Dubs have to bid their hand. That's number 1. The Dubs, and they should try to bid. They might. Let's see how they bid. K-Dub said 3. They bid board. What do you have? The pressure's on you. To not get bagged out, you have to at least bid 8.
Bid 5. Yeah, that's what
I'm
saying.
Bid 8. To
bid
not
5.
get bagged out, you have to bid 8. Let's see if they bid the 8. If K-Dub's playing. Come on, Jordan. There you go.
Okay, they did that. So now, if I'm JQ, I'm going
All
for the
right,
set.
hold on. Real quick, Professor T just hit me with the stats.
Okay.
Mina, I was wrong. It says on average, the West have about 6 forfeit wins. The East have 3.5 forfeit wins. Professor T with the stats.
Shout out to Donatello. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Donatello.
Cut it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
If I'm
Okay.
if
On
I'm
your back.
JQ, I'm sorry. You got to set him now.
Yep, that's what I said.
You got to set him. So Jan, I want to see
Go
you.
for the set.
Quinn, I want to see you. On your back. On your
Either
back, and
way.
you know it. On your back.
That's why you can't decide what to do.
Play, they set. They set.
Yep.
They
on
set.
Your back.
They're set. It's over. Jan, throw the queen.
That's it.
Jan, throw the queen.
Throw it, please.
Oh, Jan.
It still can happen, though.
It still can happen.
It still can happen. Like, I see the set. Look.
I see it. It's there. It's there.
I see it.
It's there.
Be down. But the set book is still there. You can't even avoid it.
Still there. Can't avoid it. Just don't throw your queen, Jan. 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Look.
That's it.
There it is.
That's it.
There it is. Going backwards. It's electric.
SMD.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Slide to the left. Crisscross. Oh.
Wait a minute.
K-Dub got a hand.
K-Dub has some money.
All JQ needs.
Bowie is on your mind.
Bro.
It is sitting right in your frontal lobe.
She said SMD.
SMD.
Anyway. See what
I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. K-Dub has 6.
But look, all JQ need is board.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All JQ need is board. First
5.
of all, I want to give I want to say good job to JQ, right? For you put them in a position to where they had to bid more than what they had, right?
Yeah.
They had to, you know what I'm saying? They were scared to do the 7 because they knew you had a chance to bag them out. You see what I'm saying? So y'all played a good game, man. And there is no way y'all can get bagged out at this point. Get your board, cruise to another victory.
Yep.
C-Dub and K-Dub.
They got teabagged.
You are cheeks.
Cheeks.
Yeah, man. I'm not even like, come on, man. Come on.
But they're making the playoffs though.
They're making the playoffs, yes. But they're one of those Western Conference teams who got a lot of forfeit wins.
Yeah.
But also, though, I look at a lot of those wins, though, they're playing each other and beating each other.
Yeah, I would say cut it. Why were you even thinking about what to do just now? Now it's a stick up. I would do a stick up right now. That's what I would do. Man, it's a stick up. I would stick them up.
Do they don't have. This game is over.
Man, I would do a stick up. If I was K-Dub, I'd have start put the money in the bag.
This game is
put
over.
The money in the bag right now.
This game is over. But
JQ won.
K-Dub is one of those. Dub's one of those teams who have extra losses because of 2 teams forfeiting in the tournament. But I was going to say that they also, a lot of those teams in the West be beating up on each other though, right? And that's there
you go.
That's something to be said for that. Like these ain't like some of these wins ain't easy wins. Like this is not an easy win.
Boom. You can't
Game's
do
over.
nothing with it.
Game is
Game
over.
over.
Game's over.
That's it.
I still think the East is ass though.
I wouldn't say the East is ass. I mean, that's a little aggressive.
So Def is in the East, and we called them So Cheeks.
They're so cheeks.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't think they should be the reason the entire
Game is over. 505 to 360 in favor of JQ Suited. Took a tough
Bagged them
loss
out.
yesterday. This is how you bounce back. You bounce back with a quality win.
Last night took a L, but tonight I bounced back.
They got a quality win over a decent team.
Yeah.
They're not a good team. They're not a good team. The Dubs are not a good team. I'm going to say
but you
this.
said decent.
I hope you don't. I hope you watch this afterwards. You are not a good team. You're not you're not amongst the elite. The Dubs are in the middle.
Okay.
The Dubs are mid.
Mid.
They are mid.
Reggie.
They are okay.
Brick pack Mexican garbage.
They're not good. And it's the Jordan for me.
Yeah, that's a very aggressive, comparison to make.
They blew it. They blew a win.
They could have won this game.
They could have won the game. They got set. Actually, let's call this. JQ.
Let's go to the beginning.
JQ blew it first, right? Mm-hmm. After they set them, then they got bagged out, right?
They got bagged out.
JQ blew it first. They had it, and then you and K-Dub, C-Dub, you had them on the ropes. But then, what do? You blow it and give it right back to them. And here's the thing: you don't give teams like JQ Suited. You don't give them. You don't give teams.
Don't give them a chance.
No.
Because they play heavy strategy. They're a very strategic playing team. You pay attention with these guys. You don't mess around. You don't give them anything.
Nobody. Not feeling this.
This wasn't exactly like a super exciting game, but
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a bad game, but the outcome.
Yeah.
I mean, look, like I said, they're not a bad team. They gave a good game. They just don't know. They don't. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't play well. Okay, real quick before we go, can we be honest, y'all? Right?
Let's be honest.
People don't think Spades has like a crunch time. You know what I'm saying? People don't think Spades has a crunch time, right? In the moments where either A, you could get bagged out, or moments when you can, either A, moments when you're going to get bagged out, or you can close the game, or you can, you know what I'm saying? Right? So you have to make good decisions. And a lot of teams don't make good decisions in crunch time. Playing with a lead and playing at the beginning of the game when there's not that much at stake is different than playing when the game is on the line. You're getting closer to that 500 mark, and both of you guys are trying to figure out, okay, one false move, one good move, one bad move, and either we set or we getting back, or we going or it's up. And that's the difference between people who play spades and spades players. Like, you guys sit here, right? And this is even just in real life, even when you're just playing in backyard spades. The reason why it gets tight is because at the end, the game goes to 500. It's 380 something, 380 to 390. You have to have good decision making in those moments.
Absolutely.
You have to bid properly and you have to play properly. See, at the beginning of the game, you have the leeway, 170. Like, look, the score was, negative 19 to 133.
Because they got set the first hand.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is it's negative 19 to 133, right? They still have a chance to come back. there's no pressure right then, right? So you're
Right.
seeing better Spades decisions, or they're playing more freely. But then you get down to like 407, or now it's 478 to 422. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. No, I'm sorry.
No, it was four.
It was 398.
It was
398 to 464. I'm sorry, yeah, it was 478. Yes. And then they got set. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the numbers wrong. It was
478 to 422. Then they got set
and went back to 398.
and then bagged out. They got set and then bagged out.
You gotta know, right? When it's 478, right? The last thing, what's worse, a set or a bagged out, right? Because a set, you don't get bagged out, and you still got a chance to get bagged out. You cannot take a set right here. The best case scenario is you need to play for one bag. So what happens is, I remember JQ bids 4, if I'm not mistaken, in that hand, right? The pressure was on y'all, right? You had 478. The pressure was on y'all. You knew for a fact you couldn't have more than a certain amount of books out there because you didn't want to get bagged out. But what you did was you bid 8. You didn't have 8. You probably had, honestly, you probably had.
They probably had 7.
Yeah, between 6 and 7. I would have bid the 7. They got the 4, and just made sure me and my partner knew. And this is what I mean by mental toughness. Me and my partner knows we can only afford one fucking bag. And we win this game.
But I don't think that team doesn't think like that and strategize. Like, they don't play like that.
Because they're not a good
We've
team.
never seen them do that. They're not a calculating type team. They're very compulsive, impulsive players.
So, yeah. But good win by JQ Suited. You guys had
I didn't doubt them.
They took an L yesterday, bounced back, got the win today. And then what I'm excited about, too, with them is they're about to be the next team that gets the 30 wins. So right now, they're
I'm not shocked at that.
They're 28-6. Then next week they got an opportunity to join Bui as the only teams in the tournament with 30 wins. And this is where you start, doing the making your playoff push. You got to win your division. This is also a good win against the team in their division.
Yeah.
Beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Tomorrow we're coming back for primetime Spades. We got Team Bui versus Giro Animals.
Oh, man, that's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a good one. That's Ali.
Bui versus the Monstars?
Yeah, that's Ali Frazier right there.
I'm trying to see that.
That's Ali Frazier right there. I can't wait for that heavyweight fight. That's a heavyweight fight.
We definitely need to do a heavy tail of the tape deconstruction before that game starts.
And you know what else we need? We need Michael Buffer. I'm gonna see if I can get Michael Buffer virtually. I know I can't.
I was saying, do you know?
No, he from Philly though.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Michael Buffer is definitely from Philly. Michael Buffer. We're gonna get Michael Buffer, ladies. And this hailing from New York City. With a combined weight.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, man.
It's gonna be a good game.
Oof.
It's gonna be a good game.
What time are we doing that tomorrow?
8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific.
I'm ready like Freddy.
All right. Thank y'all for watching. We learned a lot today. For my girl, Todd Davis.
Hey, man.
For my guy, Tyrus.
Clint Cole. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyrus. Tyrus, take me out.
Tyrus, take me out. I'm Clint Coley.
I'm Ty Davis.